Hey everyone, today we have a special podcast in Home Sweet Home Real Estate with a special guest, architect Sherwan from Erbil. How are you, Sherwan?
I'm good, Mario. How are yourself?
I am very good. I'm very happy to see you here, to have you in Home Sweet Home Real Estate.
Thank you very much
How
for
was
having
your
me.
flight?
My flight was so good.
Yeah?
I didn't sleep much, but it was good.
Awesome. Which airline you was flying?
Iraqi Airlines.
Iraqi Airlines?
I'm supporting local brands.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Yes.
awesome.
That's good.
Did you fly one time with Iraqi Airlines?
Iraq, you know, mostly when I'm going to Erbil, I'm going to fly Dubai.
Fly
So-
Dubai, it's nice.
Yeah, they don't have Emirates to fly Erbil, so I go fly Dubai. But
Yeah.
next time I'll try Iraqi one.
You should.
Iraqi Airlines.
Yes.
Yes.
You should, yes.
We'll do
So,
that.
how many days you are here now in Dubai, Sherwan?
Today is my last day, unfortunately. I was here only for 4 days. But of course, I will always be back to
Oh,
Dubai.
so we are happy to catch you in the last day.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last minute.
We
Yeah.
did it.
Yes, we did it, yes.
So I will start right away, Sherwan,
Okay.
because a lot of people see we are connected on Instagram, and
Yes.
you have a beautiful Instagram
Yes.
portfolio, let's say like
Trying
that.
to be.
Yeah, your passion is architecture and real estate,
Yes.
not just in Dubai, as well in Erbil.
Yes, that's where I started.
So, and they ask me a lot about you. Sometimes I'm disappointed because they ask me more questions about you than about me
Good
and
questions
about my
or
journey.
bad questions?
Very good questions.
Okay.
Sometimes they're telling us,
That's the
well,
most important.
yes, sometimes they're telling us, well, you are very handsome, but then I block them right away. But a lot of questions about architecture, how you start.
Mm.
So maybe you can tell the people how was your journey, why you became an architecture.
Since I was a kid, I was sketching. I remember when I was 6 years old, I still have all the sketches at home. I saved
Wow.
them. I was sketching houses, buildings, and everything. It was kind of like in my blood. I wanted to be an architect. So I always wanted. Even when I graduated, I got the degree of 97, which I could get accepted in any college, but I was only filling out in the form architectural department because it was my dream. It's always been my dream.
Okay.
So I accepted and I started studying architecture, and I graduated 2013.
That's awesome.
Yes. So ever since I've been practicing architecture.
In Erbil or you study?
In Erbil, yeah.
That's nice.
Born in Erbil, raised in
Raised in
Erbil,
Erbil.
studied in Erbil, and I'm living in Erbil.
Wow.
That's awesome. But in which field are you specialized in?
So basically, I'm an architect, but recently I have been practicing real estate too, and that's only because it's very connected to my career, to
Of
being
course.
an architect, and also it's important when you design something or when you are on a project, either as a consultant, either as an employee, either any kind of position that you have. After you finish designing and building the project, the next and most important is how to sell it.
Of
So
course.
I got this opportunity. I have talked about it in other podcasts too. In Erbil, with one of the projects, I was consultant architect with them for 2 years. I was in the process of designing. I didn't design, but I was in the process with them. So I knew every single detail of the project, how it came to being, how they designed it, what kind of quality they used it. So they gave me the opportunity of selling, and I never ever thought
So
about
this is
selling, ever. So when they gave me this opportunity, I always thanked them. I was like, yeah, okay, why not? So I started selling, and I loved it. you
And
know.
how was it the beginning? You know, it's one thing to be an architecture and to grow up with that, because that was your journey. So you know exactly how to sell, let's say, your work. But then to sell a house, it's something different. But I guess for you as well, much more easier than a realtor who start from zero.
Yes, Mario, I never felt I'm switching career.
Yeah.
I
Because in the same field,
it's the
they're
same.
connecting to each
Like
other.
they told me, because once I was telling people about the project, that project in Erbil, I was very confident because I knew how it's designed.
Yeah.
I knew what kind of quality they're using. I knew the investor very well. So that gave me confidence to sell it to people. You know, that's the only reason I'm only dealing with 2-3 projects in Erbil, because I know everything about the project, the quality.
Nice.
So I trust myself to sell it to people. And
Because
that-
you believe.
yeah, I
you
believe in it,
in
and that makes it very easy. And I always say, I'm new to real estate. It's been only like 2 years, 2.5, 3 years. I would consider myself a
Okay.
beginner, of course. But the only thing that keep me in this field, it's because I'm an architect. So it makes it easier.
Yep.
I guess you have another vision of it because you're going inside as a realtor.
Yes.
You see just a kitchen. Let's say, okay, you know that kitchen maybe, or the
Yes,
show kitchen
yes.
is
Yep.
an Italian brand, Italian design. I have marble, but if you grow up with it, so you touch the things.
Always.
You feel it.
Let me tell you a joke about that. Whenever I go outside with my friends, whether I'm in Erbil or abroad, every single restaurant or building I go inside, I
You are
start
checking the-
touching
touching it.
chairs,
Wow.
doors, walls, and everybody's looking at what this guy is doing. I try to make sure of the quality, you know.
Wow.
And then after that, I go to see the restaurants. What kind of quality? Did they ignore it or
Or they
not?
spend on it
Because
and make
it's
nice.
connected to the mentality of people. Sometimes in Kurdistan, in Iraq, or some other places, you will go to the most luxurious restaurants. They have spent a lot of money on the interior. And then you go to the kitchen and to the restaurant, they've completely
Yes.
ignored
They
it.
forget it. They forget about
That's
it.
what I love about Dubai. The finishing is brilliant and next level in
Yes.
every single section of
Yes.
the building. That's what always impresses
Most
me
of
in
the
Dubai.
people in Dubai, they are taking selfie in the restaurant.
In the restaurants, yes.
Yeah.
They just go inside. You go
But
in.
the same, I should say, in Erbil, the same, the Divan Hotel. If you go there into
Oh,
the
yes.
restroom,
Oh yes.
I had few people. They say I would sleep there inside.
Yeah, it's very.
They
it's
love
very,
it.
It's
Okay.
very calm and beautiful and luxury.
And quality.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as well in Erbil, some places you have
Of course. Of
a good
course.
finishing,
Yeah.
let's say like that. But in Dubai, as well, what is a little bit confusing,
Yeah.
what I saw it, there are some developer that have a very nice finishing,
Yes.
but not just the location. But let's say if someone want to have a capital appreciation, it's not so good than by other developers. Sometimes they are as well more expensive,
Yeah.
but the finishing, it's not very
Slower
good.
than-
So then are you every time in the middle, okay, what the client want? He wanted for himself just to live there inside
Yeah.
and to feel comfortable and say, okay, after 3 years I will sell it. I had a good return of investment and my money is back, so I live for free. Or someone who said, man, what you sold me there, so there's no capital
That's
appreciation.
a very good question actually, because usually when people ask, I want to invest in Dubai, again, I'm new in Dubai, it's been only a few months,
Yeah.
but what I have learned is I usually answer the question by asking them 3 other questions.
Okay.
Why in
That's
Dubai?
the smart one,
Yes,
actually.
why in Dubai? And is it for living or investment? And of course, the budget is important. And the location. You have to get what the client is into, you know? So if it's a location for them to live in, of course, we have to make sure if they have children, close to schools, crowded areas, traffic, take everything into consideration, you know? If it's only for investment, that's a different case. So sometimes it's hard to choose. It's hard to choose the name of the developer, which is a big brand,
Yes.
or the quality, because there are a lot of small developers in Dubai, you guys know better, they have better quality than the big names. But
True.
how can you convince people that this one is better than this one? This is where the marketing take place, you know?
Yes, I guess this is a thing who you have to feel the client in the
Of course.
beginning, especially if it's a first investor who is investing
Yeah.
in Dubai. For example, if you take MR, 26 years in that game here in Dubai, everyone knows MR. If he's investing in MR, he's feeling safe.
Yes.
If you take now a new developer, 2 years, you can tell him it's a good
You
project.
still have the feeling
but
inside that it's not.
Yeah, it's hard to convince them. So this is the same like in the beginning, the Dubai market is like that.
Yeah.
Some projects are in 6 hours sold out. But if you are in Germany, let's say a realtor, and you are pushing clients, they are just thinking you want to sell them
Yep.
something.
So
So,
they
you
step
will
back.
lose the client.
They
They
step
step
back.
back 100%. So this was my most problem here in Dubai, and still I didn't push them. So what I did, I told them just, hey, this project, it's to 100% in 6 till 8 hours sold out. It's your decision if you want to buy it or not. And I didn't push them. After 1 week, they came to me. They say, "Okay,
They
can we
always
have
come
a
back.
unit there?"
Yeah.
And I know that it's sold out. I say, "Yes, of course. Let's go to the developer." So I brought them there, and the sales manager was starting laughing. He said, "Sorry,
It's
it
sold
was
out."
5 hours and 58
Yeah.
seconds,
Yeah.
and the project was sold out."
And
Yeah.
So the second time, they trust you, and they will.
I'm
Send
never
it-
I'm never
relax.
with the idea of pushing, because if you push, that means you're selling a bad product.
Yeah.
That means you really badly need them. But if you're like, if you trust your products, whatever
Yeah.
it is, properties, anything, you'll be very confident to sell it. This is my product. People know about it. You can come and check it. You're more than welcome to buy it. If not, other people are waiting in the list to buy it. We had a lot of these issues with Kak Hassan.
Yeah.
Since I started like cooperating with Mr. Hassan, or Kak Hassan, let's say in Kurdish.
Kak in Kurdish mean like
Yes.
brother, and that's why you always.
I think we had more than 35 clients.
Yes.
Like Iraqi, Kurdish clients from abroad, from Kurdistan, from Iraq. And once you tell them about the new names in the market, they're usually, kind of confused.
Yes.
They always want the big names, and they have a very little budget,
True.
and they want you to do kind of magic, make this happen.
Change the name or change the project.
Yeah.
Like,
Change the name of the
it's not
project.
gonna work that way. You either want this or want that. It's very simple.
That's why we worked very hard on this. Let's say 35 clients to show them how the way in Dubai it's safety. Either you invest with the small developer or with the big developer. Why? Because you are having the escrow account, you are having the Dubai government looking into all details, so you never lost your money if you are going in the right way and with the right developer.
Yeah, and in the end, to be honest, you cannot drive a Ferrari and paying like for a Fiat.
Of course.
So that's normally fact.
Yeah.
But now to the next question: what do you think about investments in real estate?
I've been reading this book about real estate. Donald Trump wrote it. He wrote it because he got the 100 best advices that other brokers gave it to him in real estate. One of the best businesses in the last 200 years till now is investing in real estate. It's always going up.
Yep.
Of course, it depends on the situation, depends on the location, and depends on the investor. But it's never a bad idea. It's never a bad idea. But you need to study it very well.
True.
To be very honest, like Dubai market, you guys know better. It's been on fire this year, especially.
Yep.
Every day they are like launching projects sold in 2 hours. But I always have a question. Not everyone is going to make profit. No, not everyone. It has to be the right project, because
Of course.
it's impossible. Dubai is booming, we know. It's one of the best cities, that's why I'm here, we know. We love it, yes, we know. But there is no way in one city, whatever
That everyone
project
will
they
be-
launch, people make money out of it. If that's the case, the entire world will come here and invest here in Dubai.
That of course. So without telling any developer's name or
No,
something.
no.
Let's say,
mention.
for example, beachfront. There's a lot of beachfront projects from
Yes.
different type of
Yes.
developer. They start in the off plan with a high price.
Yeah,
You can never get a capital appreciation.
exactly.
But that's more for people who say, hey, I want to be comfortable. And this is that as well for
Right,
German
lifestyle.
clients, because I have a lot of German clients. If you buy something in Germany, you're just buying, let's say, that apartment.
Yes.
But in Dubai, you're buying, let's say, the whole amenity.
Yeah.
Of course.
So,
True.
for example, Dubai, it's a lot of traffic. Let's say me, I work 12 hours, I go at home, my wife maybe want to go to the beach. So I take my stuff, I have 2 kids, maybe she forget the pacifier. Till I arrive in the beach, 20
2
minutes
hours
to come back, I'm burned.
You lost the
I
day
know,
already.
I
You lost
know.
the day.
But if someone is living in MR beachfront, his wife or his kids, if they're old enough, they just go to the elevator, press down.
Yeah.
They don't have to cross the street.
True.
They have right away the beach.
Yep.
So
True.
it's making life and time easier. So I'm paying for time,
True.
the lifestyle, and
Yeah.
those type of things. And I really believe, if you think, and this was every night who I thought about it, is maybe we are doing now all good money. But what happened? I like to drive motorcycle. So tomorrow, one time I didn't take the corner right. and I cannot work more in the real estate, and I don't do more that much money. So who is giving money? My wife. Who is giving the money for my kids?
Of course.
Who is feeding my kids?
Mario, back to your questions about investment in Dubai. There is a saying that's called, buy a land, for example, they're not making any more of it, you know, because whatever piece of land you buy, the earth is minus one land, you know, and that goes to the apartment in Dubai. I always tell people it's good to go to Dubai for 3 reasons. First, if you have a business there, you're living there, it's important to have a property. Second, what separates Dubai from the rest of the places, from Qatar, from Saudi, from Emirat, from Iraq, is the holiday homes.
Of course.
Buy a property, even if you don't have the capital appreciation, you will have a very convenient monthly income. That's for sure. That I always give guarantee.
Of course.
I
The ROI
never
is
give
high.
guarantee about capital appreciation. You never know what's going to happen. You never know anything, but you always know that your property will bring you profit from holiday homes, Airbnb, for example.
Yes.
You know, even if you don't rent it away for like monthly or annually, you always have people who wants to rent your property, and you can live in it also in the same time.
And exactly this is what I wanted to tell you. You have to invest in assets.
Yeah, true.
And real estate is a long term asset. Bitcoin, it's a big hype, but Bitcoin is not the asset. Bitcoin is not giving you a return of investment. Stocks are not assets.
Of course.
So, and I guess a lot of people have to think about what happened if tomorrow I'm not living anymore. So I have to protect my family, and I have responsibility for my family.
But also there is something very important, especially from the real estate advisor, let's say in Dubai, or from developer where they are choosing their project, their location. The very, very important is from advisor to know the master plan of Dubai.
Yes.
So example for me as a Hassan, CEO of Home Sweet Home Real Estate, I always study what the next plan for the next 10 years of Dubai. Let's say we are now Dubai extending to Abu Dhabi side, Palm Jabal Ali, Al Maktoum Airport, Amar South, all these sides. So this is the hub where it's gonna be to that side, you know, to Abu Dhabi. This is also very important because, you know, this area is gonna develop more. It's gonna bring new companies, new investors,
it's the right
new
time
people.
to buy.
Yes.
We give 2 tips now today in this podcast.
Everyone
who is investing now in Fairways Villas,
Fairways,
4 bedroom, not 3 bedroom, 4 bedroom, he will double. You say you are not guaranteeing capital appreciation, I say they will double it.
But some projects really we can guarantee.
Everyone who know Dubai Island, Rexus,
they will go there directly.
You will double it, and maybe you will triple it. These 2 investments, I put my hand into the fire.
True. I agree with Mario. I agree with you.
No. For rest of the tips and information, come to Home Sweet Home.
Good
That's for sure. We are always here.
But I will not be here anymore. So who's gonna give them tips? Hassan and
no, you will be coming more often to Dubai.
You are same.
So actually, I have a question for you. As you are in, I see even when we are out or when we are talking together, always his eye going to the nice things, the nice building, the nice design, and so on. What in Dubai attracts you as in project, as in design, as in building?
Many people say Dubai is a very artificial city. I partly agree with you because everything is new. It's a concrete jungle. But sometimes this concrete jungle comforts you. It makes you happy. So Hadith say usually a building should be able to talk to you to make you happy. You know, it has to have something to give it to you. That's why you are going there. For example, this time I came to Dubai. Before I came to, I was like, I have to stay in the opposite building, for example, for one reason, because Hadid designed it. Because when I go inside, I'm looking around, her codes, interviews are coming back to my mind, why she designed that, and what that design is giving back to me as a human being. So in Dubai, you have a lot of projects as such, okay? You're coming to Dubai as a lifestyle, as a holiday place, you got everything existing in here. Everything, you know?
True.
You have nice restaurants, a lot of activities to do, a lot of beautiful buildings with beautiful concepts that you just want to look at it like for 1 hour. Trust me, these 4 days I have been around the Opus Tower all the time. I was
He around
taking
that thing
pictures.
more than-
And
You
I
can
guess
see
it
on my
was her
story.
last project, right?
The last project she personally designed.
Yeah.
Because she designed every single thing inside the project, to even the trash can. I made
Yes,
a video the
yes.
other day. The trash can is that big, everything. The pen pad, everything is curvy. So when I was sleeping in that bed, it gives me a different feeling. You open your eyes, you're not seeing a normal bedroom. You're
Yes,
seeing
yes.
a masterpiece. So for this reason and so many other reasons, I will always come back to Dubai.
Good.
Always.
And we are always happy to see you in Dubai.
It's my second
And in
home now.
Erbil. So,
And also
Why-
something
yeah.
else, Mr. Hassan.
Habibi.
He's one of the reasons that I come back to Dubai.
Wallah, Kak
Well,
Sharwan is-
I'm really serious. I dealt with a lot of real estate companies in Dubai, and very big companies, many gentlemen, good people, nice people, but it's all about where I feel comfortable. It's all
course.
about real estate is a very personal skill.
Yes. Yes.
No matter how good you are, if I don't feel comfortable next to my partner, I would not
Well,
work
that
with him.
Of course.
So once I met Kak Hassan, I came here, I was like, home sweet home. Exactly.
I guess
With the
one
name.
thing what Home Sweet Home did right is we are not, let's say, a real estate company. We're like a boutique.
Yes.
If you are a big real estate companies, we have a lot of big real estate companies here. You have 100, 200 realtors.
Mm.
As well, if you are a good CEO, you cannot handle all these people,
Of course.
and you cannot handle more your clients
Yeah.
for that what they need. So that's why I guess
When you'll have all this much of people working together and the customers, then you will not give the right things to each person. You
Yes.
know, you
You
need to
don't have
hire
more the
manager,
time.
you need to hire
Yeah.
another. Yes. of
And
course.
yet, another reason I work with Kak Hassan, and I tell this to everybody, even when first we talk, I told you about it. He's the CEO of the company. He's extremely busy, having 2 phones, running around. Whenever I call him or I text him, he's there. That's very important,
Of
because
course.
clients are waiting for me back home, and clients, they don't know that you might be
Busy
busy,
or
you might
not,
be
or-
traveling. They're expecting the answers.
congratulations, because if I call him,
It's special. It's
Guys.
special for me.
I call him.
That's one of the reasons I want to be here. That's one of the reasons I want to work with Mr. Hassan,
It's our
because he's
pleasure.
very responsive, and for me that's the most important thing.
Of course.
Responsive,
awesome.
you know,
Yeah.
because I always have answers to my clients. I don't live in Dubai. Maybe I'm not being updated every day, but he is here, you're here, for example. So it's
So you need
important for
daily
me
the
to
update
get the data quickly on daily basis, so update my clients, because you know,
Cool.
usually if you don't give the clients the information they're requiring, you lose them.
Of
You
course.
understand? Khalas.
Of course.
So that's another reason I'm in
Yeah.
Dubai.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's
So, and one more thing, I will add it as I mentioned it before. Why we choose to open the Home Sweet Home in Erbil? For many reasons. For really people like Kak Sharwan, for the good people, but they need service. They need quality of service. Many people, they like to come to Dubai. They want to come, but they don't know how to take the first step, or they don't want to come until they see something next to them, right next to them. The other people, they have in their mindset like Dubai is expensive, or the apartment is minimum $1 million and so on. But no, it's totally wrong. So we choose Erbil as a first step, but inshallah we're gonna continue on opening different branches in different countries, in Europe and everywhere.
Germany, Italy.
German, of course.
Spain.
Mario will be.
Yeah, because Mario
At least
from
we'll send
three
Mario
different-
to German,
Yes,
you
three
know.
different nationalities. Mario, German, Italian, Spain. No, Kurdish.
Yes.
Don't forget that,
in the end
Mario.
of the day, as well, I don't have a country, because if I'm in Italy, I'm a German guy. If I'm in Germany, I'm an Italian guy.
What if you're in Iraq and Kurdistan?
Then I am
Missouri.
Mazuri. Yes. Then I'm Sheikh Matassar.
Kak Sharan, I have one more question.
Yes.
Are you planning to move all your life to Dubai and live in Dubai, or you are going to be like this, just come and go?
Planning to be in between,
Okay.
because I don't think it's a good idea to leave Erbil behind, because I'm dealing with a couple projects and I appreciate it really.
Okay.
My clients are in Erbil, my connections are in Erbil, my life is in Erbil, my
Of
family
course,
is in
of
You
Erbil.
grow up in Erbil.
Yeah.
Of course. It's
But
your
the good
reason.
thing about Dubai, it's like only 3 hours, 2 hours, 2.5 hours every day. You have like 4 or 5 flights, you know. So now that I got my residency, thanks to you.
So it's,
It's-
by the way, it's not only residency. Kak Sharon, he's gonna have the RERA certificate. Like
Yes.
he's an official real estate advisor in Dubai, because we are going into details
Yes.
from A to Z. You know.
So
like
I will be in Dubai and in between Dubai and Erbil. Yani I will try to be like, we call it in Kurdish
Okay.
rock,
Okay.
like travel.
So I saw a lot of Erbilos. I call them Erbilos.
Okay.
Okay, because a little bit Italian.
that a-
Spagnolos, Erbilos.
Spaniol.
I hope that's a compliment.
It's a
Mario.
compliment. And I guess I know Sherwan now 3 years.
Yes.
Okay.
And he is a family man. Yeah.
Okay.
After
This is very
I-
important.
I
actually.
know
This is
every
something-
2 weeks, Stoppy. Everyone who don't know Stoppy,
That's my village.
you don't you don't know Kurdistan. He is
It's in
there.
Erbil or out of?
No, it's out of Erbil.
It's on the Turkish border.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
He's hanging out there, enjoying.
So I'm
He's
coming
never
soon to
leaving his
Erbil.
family.
Yes, Mario, but
We'll
not now.
visit.
Now it's also when you and Hassan come back next time to Erbil, maybe in October or November. In November it starts snowing. End of November.
Wow.
I'll take you guys there.
Okay.
I have a
Done.
small house there. We will go for hiking also.
Done.
We will do it.
Yeah.
Yes. And I guess a lot of people are also interested how it looks like Erbil,
Yeah.
Iraq, because a
Yes.
lot of times
It's
social
amazing.
media is
guys.
showing
It's good.
something else, just war and stuff
Yeah.
from the years
yes.
before.
Still, people
So
still think that way.
I guess we have to do as well one vlog.
Yes. About Erbil, about the
About
food,
Erbil.
especially in Erbil. Believe me, every time I
Oh.
go there again, 2-3 kg and come back. You know, it's like
Dolma, that's it.
Kebab,
oh yes,
Also
yes,
kebab.
yes.
and I'll invite you guys to my home.
Okay.
So my
Inshallah.
mom will make food, and you will
Inshallah.
have
It's
you
our
will taste
pleasure.
you will taste the Missouri food also.
It's
That's
our
awesome.
pleasure.
Yes.
Allah. It's our pleasure.
But you will sleep right after.
Okay.
Yeah, because the blood movement will get very very slow. Okay, because it's like, I don't know, it's like very heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll just sleep.
So
There's
you
a
get
lot
your
of fat
pillows,
in it,
you-
Mario. So you are not gonna work out for 3 days. You need a marathon to burn my mom's food.
Yeah, in Erbil, I guess in Erbil one time a year there is a marathon.
I swear to God.
I will
but
compete
good.
there with Home Sweet Home, Dubai.
Done.
Like Kak Hassan, I sometimes on Fridays, it's holiday.
Yeah.
I wake up at 11:30, let's say 12. I have a lunch at home. I just woke up. After lunch, I fell asleep.
You wanna
again,
sleep
I just
again.
sleep again because of the food.
Yeah.
Mom food is always
Mom's
the best.
food is
Mom's
the
food
best
is the
food
best.
ever and the most unhealthiest food
Yes.
ever.
Yes.
Yeah, but the food is really delicious
Of
there.
course.
Yeah.
I just
course.
was ordering lezo in the night. The delivery is
Yeah.
there.
You know-
get good Kurdish traditional
Oh.
food.
Food is one of the reasons to come back to Halil, but I always say it's one of the reasons, not but I always say Erbil is a very stable region inside
Yes.
Iraq, you know, and it's very friendly. Everybody is welcome to come and
True.
live in Hawler. Now in Erbil you have all kind of religious background, all kind of different nationalities, expat live there, so it's kind of give the international city vibe.
Yes.
Wherever you go, you have Armenian restaurants, Turkish restaurants, Lebanese restaurants, Italian restaurants,
Iraqi,
Mario,
like
yeah,
all-
with pasta, by the way, like everything you have, and that's why a lot of people inside Iraq, generally overall, they come and invest in Erbil.
Yes.
That's very very important because they feel home there. You know, like a lot of people from Baghdad al Habiba.
They
from
come.
Basra,
It's 1 hour from
they,
Baghdad.
yeah, and they come. They have home in Erbil because it's the right place to live in while you're in the region.
I like Erbil and I love Erbil and I lived in Erbil.
You sure?
Yes, but
I knew but is coming.
yes, but Erbil needs time.
Yes, I agree with you.
And before 4 years, I was 100% sure Erbil will become the second Dubai.
It will.
Now,
it
in
will.
the day now, I can say it will be never the second Dubai. That's just fact, and I'm honest.
He's hurt in Erbil.
Yeah, no,
I can
no,
see that. I can
no,
feel
no,
that.
no.
But honestly speaking, with my visit like to Erbil 5-6 times, and now even I have resident
Mario,
visa
go
in
easy on
Erbil,
Erbil.
I'm thinking to invest in Erbil.
Yeah, but it's fact.
But I'm thinking to invest in Erbil.
Mario,
really.
I'm from Erbil. Come on.
Yes,
man.
no, that's yes, but no, you know, I'm an honest guy. So okay, Baghdad people, Basra people, for me in the beginning was same. But what Baghdad people, they don't like flying. Everyone who is watching now in Baghdad, he say this guy is right. They don't like sitting 3-4 hours. A lot of Baghdad people, they have their ways. So if daddy is calling, and he have a house and a villa or an apartment in Erbil, he say, Dad, I'm eating with my friends, in 3 hours I'm back. He's sitting in his car, he's in Baghdad. If he's in Dubai, he cannot do that.
Yeah.
If he had the flexibility,
True.
if he had the flexibility to do that in Dubai, he would invest in Dubai and not in Erbil.
Okay.
So, and what I can say, the people are very friendly, very Western orientated. That country, I love the people. Say as well, my neighbors, they brought me food, stuff. The country is amazing, but in the moment, the economy is struggling.
Mario, you cannot compare
Because I will
any
not-
places to Dubai.
Yes,
That's a
not-
wrong
that's fact.
comparison.
That's-
I don't
not.
want to compare, but
You
I say
cannot.
I wanted to protect as well Erbil. It's not because of Erbil, because the government is awesome. But you have Turkey who is giving you a headache. You have Iran who is giving
all
you a
the
headache.
side which is
You have
around.
Baghdad who is giving you a headache. So how you want to grow if you have 3 countries around you who just are doing problems?
It's politic things, and I
Yes.
don't
Yeah,
understand
politic
what they
things
so.
are
But I
not,
hope for the Erbil
yeah.
really the best. It's
Yeah.
beautiful place really. It's
Mm.
and I'm thinking to invest in Erbil, and anyone would like to invest in Erbil really get the advice from Kakshirwan because he knows which project and where to
Yes.
invest and where to put your money.
back to the Mario's point. I partly agree with you. It's the development could have been faster, could have been, but it's ongoing. That's the most important
Yeah,
thing. It
yeah.
never stopped, thanks to the government and to the private
course.
sectors and to the people also. Why Erbil will be all the way up, not going backwards? Because you know the economy in Iraq, it's growing,
Yeah.
especially in Baghdad and Basra and stuff. And in Iraq, it's been like for the past 100 years, there's always economical crisis happen every 10 years. So the country is not stable, sadly, which is very, very sad. We don't deserve that. But the most stable city inside Iraq is Erbil.
Of course.
The most stable one. That gives the city advantages to have a better investment,
course,
to have a
of
better
course.
developments in real estate,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
private sectors, in every kind, every sector, every different sector. That's why a lot of people from Iraq, like we consider them, you know, we're brothers and sisters, one family, they come and live in Erbil, and that's very important factor that keeps the train moving forward.
Of course, that's
It
why
could
I
have been
say
faster,
it needs
yes.
5 to 10 years
It needs time.
till
agree
everything is
with
developed. What for me was a headache, and this is maybe because I'm young and I didn't grow up like Sherwan and Erbil. The lifestyle.
Yeah.
True.
I was struggling with my daughter. There is nothing, no entertainment. You have Rotana, you can go swimming pool. Sometimes in Ankara, you can go swimming pool. But that's it. They make some nice things, but no one is taking care of it.
Mario, for
Cars are
families,
parking on the streets. I live at Cons, one of the best places in Erbil, and still I have there my house. People is driving, parking on the side. No kid, the kids cannot walk on the sides. They have to walk on the streets. You know, this is things that as a European, it's disturbing me.
Mario, I agree with you about the sidewalks because I also talk about it in my previous podcast. That's a big problem in Iraq overall, not only Erbil, and it's connected to the mentality.
Of course.
You know, the project, they have built the sidewalks, everything, they have done their part. But the client will come and park
his
car.
cars too.
So that thing, it will take time. It's the mentality, it will take time to develop. But entertainment places, I'm not saying Erbil is perfect. Me, as an Erbil resident, as an Iraqi one, as a Kurdish one in Iraq, I'm facing a lot of problems in Erbil. Entertainments, as you said, public transportation, we don't have it, unfortunately. But still, it's a very convenient, convincing place for families. for expat families
Agree.
to live there.
Agree.
As your daughter, you can take it to a lot of good kindergartens. There are bad kindergartens.
Oh, the
also.
kindergarten, my daughter is in the best kindergarten.
There are good and there are bad places everywhere, you know. You have a lot of shopping in Maltogo. You have so too good to take your children to. Of course, again, Mario, we cannot compare Iraq, Kurdistan to Germany, to Italy, because we have been living with wars all our life. You know what's my childhood memory, Mario? I woke up in the morning, I was like, nobody in my family was there. What happened? My dad got shot in the head.
Oh my God.
It was a civil war, okay? And I was alone in the house, and then I ran to neighbor's house. I could see bullets flying on my head. This is my childhood memory. So of course, we were behind because of some political crisis and situation that we were put into. It was not even our fault.
Yeah.
We have came so far. Still, we have to go further.
I
So
believe
that
it
will
will.
require
It
time.
will.
And I understand you as an expat, your life will be harder to live in Erbil. You've been living all your life in Europe, for
Yeah.
example. You've been traveling around. I can see the difference. But that doesn't mean you cannot live there.
No, no, you absolutely
yeah,
you can live there.
it's been developing a lot, and there are a lot of changes. And now I can see a lot of expat families living in
Erbil.
Erbil, working in Erbil, and loving Erbil.
Yes.
But you're right, it has to be better, especially public
Of course.
transport.
But last
I guess
time
it
even
depends
I-
on the time, you know. Some expats they're older, they saw everything. The kids
Yeah,
are older,
yeah.
they can entertain themselves.
Yeah.
Or you have family members, you know.
Yes.
That's a different expat like us. We don't have.
And I
family
love your
members.
neighborhood, by the way.
Yes.
I really love. It's one of my favorite neighborhoods
Yeah.
in Erbil.
Yes, so for everyone who didn't know, my wife is living in Erbil, and they will still live in Erbil. My daughter is going
Nice.
there to the nursery, so they love the place. They support everything. I love as well Erbil, but there are different type of facts. Who was not just easy. Who I said, okay,
True,
it's better
I
if
agree
I
with
go
you.
to Dubai, so they can switch. They have a little bit of quality of life here.
True, I agree
And
with you.
if it's going to business, they are going back to Erbil. The
Yeah,
school
yeah.
from my daughter, and 100%, even you will not
It's
find it in
different.
Dubai. This I have
True.
to say as well.
True.
So support. That's no advertisement. Care Children's Center in Erbil.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. So really,
It's
but there are few facts as an expat. If you don't have family support there, it's very hard to survive and to entertain your kids. So there's a nice horse place every Friday. I was going horse riding with my daughter. There's swimming pool. My daughter's 3 years. If I told her again Saturday, let's go to Rotana, she said, again, Daddy? But there is nothing. Okay, you have inside in Ankara, it's nice. I don't know what it's called, my Happy Kids Zone. You can go there. Then you have in some malls, you have, but it's everything inside, you
Playground.
know. We as German people who have mountains, we need the fresh air. We need things, especially for European, if you see how many dogs are there on the street, get hit.
But you can also take your children and family outside Erbil every weekend. We have a lot of
Yes.
beautiful
I wanted to
mountain
do it,
places.
but-
You can take them to Kurak Mountains. You can take them to Shakla. It's like only 25-minute drive. You can take them to Shingalbana. You can take them to Gali Ali Bag on the weekends. Of course, it's not some daily activities you do. During the, agree with you again. We need to be better. You cannot compare it, but they have done a lot of things to welcome all kinds of different families come live and work in
And work
Erbil.
together.
Yet we have to be better. Let's not forget.
But actually, last time even I saw some new project. Even the names are like Dubai project.
Yes.
Big project, design, something crazy. I believe within next 5 years, Erbil
Yes.
gonna do a lot of
yes,
changes.
this is what I say. It need
Yeah.
time, 5-10 years, then yes. But
So
still-
whoever want Erbil, let's contact Kak Sharwan.
yes.
Should I watch the camera?
And-
Yes.
yes, that's
Contact. Don't contact Mario.
Erbil, Kak Sharwan.
In Dubai, for Dubai, contact Mario. For Erbil, contact
Of
me.
course, of
No,
course.
actually, for Erbil, contact Mr. Hassan.
I am-
He's more Hawlerian Iraqi than me. Trust
No,
me.
no. We are learning from you.
Mario.
But we're gonna do one day podcast in Erbil. Inshallah, we'll do one day
No,
podcast in
not the-
Erbil.
Did I say something wrong?
No, but me and you will go for a drink after the
Yes,
podcast.
yes, no. Again, I love Erbil. Everything is good, but just for me, as a 20-year-old man who want to enjoy his life, you know,
How old are you, Mario?
28.
I'm older than you.
Of course, you're older than me, but you're looking
Why? Because
more
they are
handsome.
the-
But you are looking more handsome than me. So,
Yeah,
but
so-
for me, it's the flexibility. If I want to go to the beach now, I go to the beach. If I
Yes.
go skiing, I go skiing. If I want to go deep diving, I go deep diving. And if I miss Hassan, in 10 minutes I'm with Mr. Hassan.
Mario, one last comment. Dubai is incomparable.
Yes.
I've been living
Yes.
in America. I've been going to Europe a lot. I've been to different countries. What you have in Dubai as a combination of everything, you don't have it anywhere else on the planet. I was in Europe recently. Trust me, I suffered. I suffered from the services at the airport.
Yes.
There is one counter for one plane, 500 people are waiting. Every single plane was late, half an hour, 40 minutes in Europe, like just 20 days ago.
Oh my God.
In Germany, in Italy, in France. You go to the most luxurious hotel in Paris, 5-star, they don't have in-house laundry. You have to wait 28 hours to
get
get
it
your
from-
clothes back, and I'm only in the city for 2 days. So I was like ironing my clothes everywhere, you know.
Doing it by yourself too.
The services that you have in Dubai and in Istanbul as hotel services, entertainments, you don't have it
Everywhere.
anywhere else on the planet.
course,
That's for
of
sure.
course.
Even like now, Qatar, Kuwait, Oman, Muscat,
Yeah.
Saudi, let's forget about Saudi. They're spending trillions of dollars just to compete with
To
Dubai.
Dubai.
Trillions. Saudi is building a new country,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is very promising, by the way. I love the
Yeah.
new project, and
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah.
visiting there, and I cannot wait that to finish. But still, Dubai will be Dubai.
True.
You have only one
absolutely.
Dubai.
Yeah.
You might have other places even better, but the Dubai vibe is always different.
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
I can say it's with Germany. For
Dubai
me,
is,
Germany, it's done.
Of course. And
The
Dubai,
com-
don't forget, brother, it's holding 210 nationalities
Yes.
in one place, in one community,
Yeah.
living together, working together, sharing the lifestyle together.
Yes.
That's something
This is that.
very important.
You have to go with the technology.
Yeah.
And this is again why I decided to live in Dubai.
Yeah.
Because still my you know, I'm in the beginning of my life. So I'm not 15 years old, so I say, okay, I love that country,
Yeah.
and I'm just enjoying.
Yeah.
No, I have to go forward.
Yeah.
So I have to live in a country who's going forward. I was going crazy. Look, if you make an incident in Dubai, if the police is coming, they will not come. Everything through application.
Yeah.
Everything.
And you respect the rules here
You
more
have,
than
like,
anywhere
it's not
else.
choice. You have to respect, not
You
because
have-
someone is behind your
Yes.
back, but automatically with the respect what we are getting from the Dubai police, from the government of UAE, you automatically you have to respect and you have to follow the rules.
I'm always checking for the speed limits and
Yes,
everything.
yes.
I'm always making sure I'm parking in the right place.
Yeah.
Believe me, I don't focus much on driving anywhere else on the planet. But in Dubai,
We are like
because you respect the rule because the city is respecting you.
exactly.
It's
exactly.
like, you know, a vice
Exactly.
versa feeling.
Yes. Yes.
So yeah.
So we need to big thank Sharwan and Mario as well for the amazing podcast. We're gonna have one time shooting in Erbil actually
Yes.
to cover Erbil to show many people they don't know even Erbil.
Yeah.
But when we'll do open the office in Erbil, we're gonna cover one nice video.
And Mario will be
show-
the host.
Yes. Yes. And please subscribe to our page, Home Sweet Home Real Estate, and see our podcast. Every week we are launching 2 podcasts. It's gonna help you in somehow to understand the lifestyle and Dubai and different places on the world.
And don't forget to click on the bell, so then you are up to date.
Yes.
Thank you very much for having
Thank
me.
you,
We'll
thank
see you
you.
guys in Erbil.
Sure,
Stay
sure.
tuned.
Thank you, Kaksharo.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
so much.
Thank you very much.